Hi guys, welcome back to the Footy channel. Today's video we'll be doing my round 14 tips and predictions and see how to do well in round 13. And make sure you go like and subscribe and tap notification for you to notify and post video. Let's get into the video. I did last week in round 13, so I got 4 out of 8. It was a very tricky round, very unpredictable, very hard tip. So I got Adelaide, Geelong wrong, Hawthorn, Bulldogs wrong, got Freo, North right, Gold Coast, Brisbane wrong, West Coast Port wrong, Sydney, St Kilda right just, Essendon Carlton right, and Collingwood Melbourne. Yeah, not the best. Hopefully get improved, get more right this week. Let's get into my round 14 tips and predictions. So, first game of the round is on Thursday, 11th June. 2026 Thursday night. It's at Marvel Stadium. It's the Bulldogs taking on Adelaide. Bulldogs coming off a 6-point win. The Crows coming off just a point over the Cats. I expect this game to be good. I reckon both teams can either win it. And I reckon the Bulldogs are the better team. I'm going to go Adelaide in this one. Adelaide by... It'll be close. Adelaide by 7 points. Next game is GH Friday night down at Geelong. It's Geelong taking on Gold Coast. Suns have never won here in their history. The Cats, I expect to get this an easy one for the Cats. Yeah, like the Cats, unlucky to not get the win last week. And the Suns, probably very disappointing this year. Yeah, I reckon Geelong will win this one by 22 points. So, next one is Saturday, the 13th June. First game of the Saturday is Melbourne taking on Essendon. Melbourne, they were very impressive last week. Bombers, yeah, they're improving a bit. Like, I expect Melbourne to be too good. They haven't lost out the MCG, Melbourne. Yeah, like, I reckon Demons win by 27 points. Next game is North Melbourne taking on West Coast. We know what happened earlier this year when West Coast won. And North, they come off a very, very, very disappointing loss by 124. I don't think they're good enough. And I wouldn't be surprised if West Coast actually win, because it's in Perth. And I reckon West Coast by... I'm going to go tip West Coast by 8 points. Next game is Port Sydney. Port coming off a 6-point win. Sydney just winning. I expect the Swans to be far too strong. Even this Adelaide Oval, I think the Swans will win by... I don't think it will be a smashing 19 points to the Swans. Next game is at Ninja Stadium. It's Richmond taking on Brisbane. If you didn't know, the Tigers are playing 2 games down in Hope for the next 2 years. Yeah, Brisbane. We know the draw last week. They got some momentum last week. I cannot see us winning this, and I wouldn't be. I reckon what's going to happen? We stick with them for 2 quarters, and Brisbane get away. I reckon Brisbane by 38 points. I reckon we can be refreshed after the bye. Next is, to finish off, the game is 2:45 p.m. at Marvel. This is probably, I reckon this could be the game of round 2. St Kilda taking on GWS. The Giants are slowly starting to get back into form. St Kilda just lost to the Swans. I expect the Giants. I don't know who's going to win this one. It's a very hard one. And I will tip the Giants by 10 points. So, on the bias this week is Carlton, Collingwood, Freo, Hawthorn. Yeah, thank you for watching today's video. Make sure you go like and subscribe and tap the notification bell. You notify when I post a video. And there's about 87.30% have not subscribed. If you want to subscribe, it's free to subscribe. You don't need to pay anything. Just helps the channel grow out. And I'll catch you next week. Bye.